Judith will be the last survivor because she is immune. Interesting, that got brought up earlier on actually. Someone thought a future storyline on the show, definitely. And I think, yeah, makes sense that Judith could be immune. The X scar on Daryl and Michonne's skin has been made by themselves. What, and then they made up a whole story about it. It was like a little pact that they made. Interesting, that could be the case, like a pact that they made. But there might be more. We haven't seen them on anyone else yet, but they could be. That's a good theory. That could be it. Rick Grimes didn't wake up and all the TV show is a dream. I think people would be really annoyed if that was the case. I think generally that can be said about anything now. You know, any TV show could just rewrite the whole show by just going, it was a dream, and they fell asleep and now they're awake. But I think if The Walking Dead did that, there would be a lot of very, very annoyed people. It's kind of insulting because everything that everyone has been invested in is just dismissed. And that's not very fair, not a very nice thing to do to the audience, so I don't think that's the case. Jesus will be back for a flashback episode. Aha. There is absolutely the potential for Jesus to be back for a flashback episode. There's a 6-year jump that happened, within which we don't know, there's a bunch of unexplained stuff. And Jesus has been at the hilltop with Maggie, and we maybe find out how Maggie left and what happened in that storyline, and maybe how Michonne and Daryl got their scars, maybe if by a flashback episode. But he's definitely dead. Apocalypse is linked to Heisenberg's crystal meth from Breaking Bad. I wish that was the case. I wish that Daryl knew Morse code. Actually, maybe it was Greg Nicotero, because that would be amazing. I think in the same way, that's an amazing theory and would be cool to link the worlds together, but at the same time, I think it's maybe a bit too much, and I think they exist in different universes. But write the comic. So yeah, write that story. I think that would be really cool.